Hello friends, welcome back to Smriti Notes for Biotechnology. In today's video, we will learn about biphasic system, solid substrate system and submerged system. So let's start with biphasic system. So it was first noted that incompatibility in solution of agar, a water-soluble polymer with soluble starch or gelatin, and upon mixing they separated into two immiscible phases. Now, basically, in this topic, there is not much material, so I'm sharing some printed notes with you as well. Out of these printed pages, I sorted out the material and made my own matter, which I'll be sharing in the upcoming slide. So, you guys can have a look at these printed pages, and if you find anything useful or for better understanding, you can just go through it. This topic is not much important, but it can come basically what is an aqueous biphasic system. So, you must be aware of the definition and what does it basically have. A very common example of biphasic system is PEG, that is polyethylene glycol system. These aqueous biphasic systems are of considerable value to biotechnology. They provide opportunity for rapid separation of biological membranes with little probability of denaturation. So all these things are mentioned in the notes. Whatever you find useful, you can just note it down. Now these are my notes which states the important points. It is used in downstreaming process. When oil and water are poured into same container, they separate into two layers because of the reason they are immiscible, that is they do not mix with each other. Now in this diagram we can see how two solutions get separated. The heavier ones get settled down and the lighter ones keeps floating. On the extreme left you can see K is equal to LC upon HC. LC means lighter phase concentration and HC means higher phase concentration. Now a very common example is peg-dextran system. In this, the upper phase is formed by more hydrophobic polyethylene glycol, which is of lower density, than the lower phase consisting of more hydrophilic and dense dextran solution. PEG is inherently denser than water. That is the reason it occupies the upper layer. It is useful in extraction of proteins. It provides mild conditions and helps in separation of the phases and partitioning of the compounds. In the diagram, you must have seen that the PEG got separated in the upper layer and dextran got separated in the lower layer. Now we will have a look on the submerged and solid substrate fermentation. Let's start with submerged culture. It is a cylindrical tank of stainless steel and is equipped with agitator, an aerating device that provides air, and a cooling system. Presence of inhibitors or inducers should also be checked in the medium. For example, presence of lactose induces the production of beta-galactosidase. Glucose represses the formation of some enzyme, thus the glucose concentration is kept low. Certain surfactants in the production medium increases the yield of certain enzymes. In that case, non-ionic detergent, that is Tween 20, are being frequently used. Now we will look at some of the advantages of using it. It requires less labor, low risk of infection, automation is easy, and continuous mode is not preferred because of the risk of enzyme inactivation. Now on the other hand, let's look at the solid substrate fermentation. Now I have given a flow chart for the solid substrate fermentation. The enzyme producing culture is grown on the surface. Then preparation of production medium, that is bran, is mixed with the solution containing the nutrient salt. The pH is maintained at neutral level. The medium is steam sterilized in autoclave. The sterilized medium is spread on the metal trays up to 1 to 10 centimeter, and then the culture is inoculated in the autoclaving. High enzyme concentration in crude fermentation material. The enzymes produced are alpha amylase and pectinase. There are several advantages and disadvantages of it as well. You can just go through them. The tray process, as the word which was mentioned in the process, means the substrate is spread on thin layer in incubation process. And once the fermentation is done, the fermented liquor is subjected to rapid cooling of about 5 degrees Celsius in order to reduce the contamination. The separation of microorganisms is accomplished either by filtration or by centrifugation. And to obtain a higher purity of enzyme, it is precipitated with acetone, alcohol, or inorganic salts. Now, if you guys are not able to understand this, then in the next slide, I'll be sharing the difference between them. You can just summarize those points and can write the difference between submerged and solid substrate fermentation. All the matter is same, it is just that in this the points are divided and compared, so you can pick up any 5 to 6 points and mention the differentiate between them. I hope this video might have helped you to learn about biphasic system, solid substrate fermentation and substrate fermentation. Also guys, you can get the PDF of notes. If you want, then do comment and let me know, and do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you.